Currently, Disney and Lucasfilm have a lot of projects that they are working on after Star Wars Episode 9. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, not only do we have 2 new trilogies and the Clone Wars Season 7 in the works, but we also have 2 live-action TV series, one of which will focus on a Rogue One prequel starring Cassian Andor, and we have the other one, of course, Star Wars The Mandalorian, which is going to be the first Star Wars project in live-action form that will be post-Return of the Jedi, some years before the events of The Force Awakens. And this is going to be a very interesting story for sure. A lot of people are looking forward to The Mandalorian for 3 reasons. Number 1, Jon Favreau. Number 2, Dave Filoni. And number 3 is the fact that we are going back to Tatooine, apparently, in this TV series. Now, looking at everything here, when it comes to this series, we have been going over all the new details that we have been learning about. However, today, all thanks to MakingStarWars.net. If you guys would like to go ahead and check out the full story below in the description, please do go ahead and check it out. They actually got some leaked photographs of a set that's very interesting for sure. Now, I do apologize, I'm just being very cautious with the leaked photographs. If you guys want to go ahead and check them out, they will be linked below in the description and in the comments all the way on top if you guys want to go ahead and check those out right now. We get our very first look at some of the stormtroopers that are going to be involved in Star Wars The Mandalorian, as well as the possible return of Death Troopers and or bringing back Shadow Troopers into the Disney canon. We do see that there are a couple of figures in black armor in the background there. And also this set piece, it kind of does look like that we are back in Tatooine once more. And that is one thing that a lot of fans cannot wait to see, is that there will be returning planets in Star Wars The Mandalorian. Apparently Tatooine is going to be the main focus aside from other planets. Now, the thing here is this, we do know that they're casting a lot of people right now. A lot of people have already been cast. The person that I think is going to be one of the great roles in The Mandalorian is Carl Weathers. Now, I think he's going to be a side character, to be honest, because he is an older, actor. He is pretty much up there in age. I don't think he'll be doing too much, heavy stunt action sequences. But with that being said, alright, we do know that they are casting right now. They're getting a lot of people on board, and everything is moving along rather well. And this TV series will be introduced either late 2019 or early 2020 at the latest. So with that being said, Jon Favreau, not only do we have Bryce Dallas Howard directing, we also have Dave Filoni. I believe he's directing, I think it's the first episode, I'm not quite sure, but Dave Filoni is one person that I think really gains my interest in Star Wars The Mandalorian, only because of how well Rebels is done and the fact that he will be involved to a certain extent in the Clone Wars Season 7. He's going to be doing that as well. So Dave Filoni, I think, should direct his own Star Wars movie someday. I think that day will come, to be quite honest. The fact that he's getting directing experience right now with a live-action Star Wars project, I would say that it's not too outlandish for Lucasfilm and Disney to eventually choose him to direct an actual Star Wars movie that will release on the big screen at some point in time in the 2020s. I could totally see it. I think that Dave Filoni would be best as a director to direct a film that's geared toward a single character, like a solo story, or something around those lines. But anyways, guys, I digress. Back to The Mandalorian. It's a very interesting story for sure. We're going to see, the remnants of the Empire. We're going to see exactly how they became the First Order, most likely. There is a lot going on in The Mandalorian. Now, it's just a matter of how they market this project, I think, is what's going to make it so successful. And then the next big obstacle for Disney and Lucasfilm is, of course, getting people to sign up for Disney+. So Disney+ is their new streaming service that will launch during the fall of 2019, and they will be providing tons of content, not just for Star Wars, but for other, things out there as well, like Disney movies, Disney TV shows, everything. So we'll have to see how successful Star Wars The Mandalorian really is going to be, as well as the Cassian Andor series. Myself personally, I cannot wait to see Tatooine back in the mix. I think that that's one thing that a lot of fans want to see and have been waiting to see once again. We could be seeing this in Episode 9, quite possibly. It's a big, big possibility. The fact that they're shooting in Jordan, desert world, I think it's a huge possibility that we could see that in Episode 9. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about the leaked photographs below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to morning.